All right, so we are coming to talk about things that we're watching on TV, movies we have seen, any books, just any entertainment, music we have been taking in. So let's start with TV. DJ, any TV shows you've been watching that you've been getting into that?
Book of Power.
Okay, you finally got on it. Okay,
Premiere last Sunday.
okay,
So far so good. So
okay.
far so good.
This is with Tyreek, right?
Yeah, with
Okay.
Tyreek leading the charge, Mama in jail or whatnot. They got Method Man as a lawyer.
Oh,
This is
all right.
a very unique, different role for Method Man.
Shout out to Meth.
Yeah, shout out to
Meth the
Meth.
cow.
Yeah, and he's holding it down so far. Mary J. Blige is in there. And I like what I see so far. I'm gonna keep tuning in. I can't wait to watch tonight's episode.
Okay. I
did watch a little bit of Love Country. Was it Country Lovecraft?
Oh, Lovecraft Country. Yeah. What you think?
It's different.
Yeah.
It's different.
I see
real
a
different.
whole lot going on, and I'm just like, whoa, what is like?
Yeah.
It's out there. Yeah.
It's have you heard of Lovecraft? It's on
No.
HBO, I think it is, right?
Yeah, it's on HBO.
It's basically just like this black guy's father goes missing. They try to go find him, but they encounter racism and all that. But it's like monsters and creatures and all types of stuff like in the woods. And then some of the further episodes deal with ghosts, and some of them deal with like zombies. Like it's just like probably like a horror joint, but just with black characters, black cast, set in back in the day. So it's still like segregation and racism and all that still going on. It's good. Jordan Peele executive produces it with J.J. Abrams, so it's really good. Anything else you got on the tube that you watching, checking out?
Other than that, I think that's it right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, as far as TV goes, just the NBA playoffs and looking forward to football. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Welcome
I see
back,
the Bills in the
NFL.
back.
Yep.
Welcome back. Let's go. Shout out to them Buffalo Bills, baby.
All right, Mama Steve, lay it on us because we know you watch a good amount of TV. That's what's good out there that you would suggest. Give us your top 3 things you would suggest people to go watch.
What do you think my top choice is going to be?
Well, go ahead.
Stranger Things.
Okay, just lay it on us on Stranger Things.
I'm waiting for season 4 to resume production. So I've been rewatching season 3, which has been my absolute favorite. And if you like nostalgia from the 80s, you'll love Stranger Things.
Mm-hmm.
And the sci-fi. Mm-hmm. But honestly, I've been like rewatching series because I'm just so over turning the cable box on.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been, I do have that new Hilary Swank series that is saved. The Away, where she goes to Mars and leaves everyone behind.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Really? It's like number 1 on Netflix right now.
I was watching a little bit of it on our road trip last weekend.
So it's a
What did you
TV
think?
show or a movie?
It started out kind of slow. So, I mean, like I said, I was on the road. I was just kind of tuning in while I was driving. And it was okay. It was slow.
It was slow.
So I haven't really.
Was she by herself, right?
No.
Oh, it was other people.
I guess discussing going away with the family. I guess her husband was also an astronaut or whatever.
Gotcha.
But she's actually taking it to another level, and she's gonna actually be going away and leaving the family. So I guess she was kind of saying her goodbyes.
Yeah.
Before she actually left.
Damn.
Yeah.
Skipping out on the family.
I think it's like 3 years that she's away from her family.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's a long time.
Okay. So Away on Netflix. So it's a series, right?
It's a series.
Okay.
It's a series.
It's on my list to watch this week.
Okay.
So that's going to be like my thing to watch next weekend. I'm waiting for The Crown to come back. It's coming back in November. And it's going to have Princess Diana on there.
Okay.
Yeah, that woman playing Princess Diana. So that should be interesting.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. But as far as movies, I've been on a 80s movie kick lately.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Give it to
gosh.
us then.
So there's a backstory because I love nostalgic stuff, and we just got a new cable service, and all the movies are free.
Yeah.
So I'm like flipping through the horror flicks, like yes, I'm gonna save you, yes.
You know you didn't click no remakes, huh?
No,
Yeah, no reboots.
hell no. So I watched Weekend at Bernie's.
It's about the Joe Biden story?
What?
Sorry. Am I wrong for saying that? Joe Biden and Bernie, bro. They popping that joke
Oh
up.
God! Oh no!
Gotta vote for black people. Gotta vote for me. Like, please, Weekend at Bernie's, man.
I can't be mad at
It's
that. That was right on time.
Well, Mama's never seen Weekend at Bernie's. I'm like, you've never seen Weekend at Bernie's? And
Wow.
like every time I try to explain it to her, I just start laughing. I can't even get out a sentence because it's so funny. The part where his girlfriend is like, so they, obviously, if you don't know what Weekend at Bernie's is about, they go to this beach house and Bernie ends up dead, and people just don't see that he's dead. They think that he's still living.
Well, because the people at the beach house keep pretending like he's still alive.
Yeah. Well, the part where they have the big party, after the party, they're kind of wrapping things up, and then this woman comes and she's like, "I'm his woman," and I'm like, "Oh no!"
Yeah.
And then it just spirals downward from there.
Oh man.
Oh, you gotta watch it if you haven't seen it. And then of course I watched The Help. I had to. It was time. I mean, I've seen The Help before and I've read the book, but I'm like, you know what? I want to watch it again. It's probably a good time to watch it, just to reflect of how far things have come and what we're what we're still fighting for.
Right.
Yeah.
That's one with Emma Stone, right? And
yes.
Octavia Spencer.
Now, here's something I was a little shocked at. So, Viola Davis is the main character.
Right.
But Octavia Spencer won the supporting actress Oscar.
Okay. Well, I mean, you notice that when I asked who was in there, I mentioned Octavia. I didn't know Viola Davis was in the movie, so I've never seen The Help.
You've never seen The Help?
I stay away from those movies now, like 12 Years a Slave, The Help, and all that.
Well, in that case, Viola Davis, if she were, one of the best, if that was one of the best movies at the time, and she would have been nominated for Best Actress.
You think so?
I mean, if she were, like, you know what I'm saying, in that category, if she would have, been, great in that role, which, I mean, she was good, but, I mean, obviously they were better nominees at the time.
Right.
But Octavia Spencer was the supporting actress,
Yeah.
so I guess that's why she got nominated.
And she killed it.
She did.
She
did.
Yeah. It was amazing. I love her character in that. You need to watch it. I know.
Well, you never seen it?
No, I don't watch a lot of those movies that's like that, man. Because they make me mad. Like how she went on a date with her husband and she went all mad and he couldn't get nothing?
Yeah.
I'm the same way. I didn't watch that movie. I get mad and then I got to go home to my wife and be like, and be in a bad mood. And people don't know my wife is white, so I'm looking at her like, I bet you better actually go get no water. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, to me as a white woman, to me it's humbling. Yeah. Because my mama lived in a town similar to Jackson, Mississippi during that time. And just listening to the stories that she's told me, because my mama lived on a farm. She wasn't rich. They didn't live on a plantation. She lived on a farm where they didn't have running water.
Right.
So her telling me all those stories about, white and colored, white water fountains, colored water fountains, and then the bus and everything. It was just, it kind of humbles you. It really does.
I'll probably check it out. I mean, I feel like I need to watch, especially because we got like people winning awards and this stuff, so I need to check it out to kind of support it. But I just sometimes I'm just like,
try to stay away.
I know.
Yeah. I'd rather watch Black Dynamite.
Black Dynamite. Okay, and one more movie.
All right.
One more movie. Rosemary's Baby.
It's a good movie. Great movie.
Have you ever seen Rosemary's Baby?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's a classic horror movie.
Mia Farrow, yes.
When the devil sleeps with her. And
I asked my wife about it. She's a horror fan.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's they really don't show like graphic stuff, but it's more like mental. Like you see the stuff happening, and it's more of a thriller, but it's great.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Heard.
All right, so I will go. Oh yeah, we didn't go movies for you, DJ. You got any movies you saw recently or something you?
I mean, I believe I already spoke on The Tenet, if I'm not mistaken.
I think my boy Rico spoke about it last week, and I got a review up for Tenet on Headcanon Circus where
I did check out The Tenet. It was very very entertaining, and it was very difficult to follow a little bit. If you just kind of got lost for like 2 minutes, if you could forget about it, you're like, you kind of fall behind. But the entertaining value aspect of it, and what's his name? From the vampire movies.
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson. He held his own. He
does his thing in there. He does his thing in there. Him and Denzel's son.
No.
For sure.
Let's see. For me, TV. Again, I'm shout out The Boys. It's coming. Friday was the next episode 4 of it, so I thought that was pretty dope. So I watched that. I did also started watching The Chronicles. A DJ told me about with No Limit and Rough Riders. So I checked out that, and then I feel like there was something else on TV I was watching recently. but I can't think what it is. Oh, my boy Rico told me to watch Love on the Spectrum, so I checked that out, which is very, very, very interesting. It's basically with autistic people getting together and dating.
Oh, okay.
So it's on Netflix. It's something. It's something to check out. I did watch the first 2 episodes of P-Valley on Stars, which is about strip club. Awesome show. I'm excited to jump more into that more. And then I think the last thing, movies-wise, I saw Tenet, Love Guaranteed on Netflix, rom-com with Damian Wayans Jr. Thumbs up. I liked it a lot. Tell everybody to go see that, check that out. Very good date movie. And then I also watched a movie on Hulu called Hooking Up.
Okay.
So it has Brittany Snow, the redhead chick from like Pitch Perfect.
Yes.
I thought it was okay. It was a lot funnier than I thought it was going to be, so I'll give it credit for that. But I suggest to go see it if you got nothing else going on and your husband's watching football and it's I'll watch this. Cool. Great movie to watch because it's cool. It's real chill and it's funny. About, she's a sex addict and she decides to drive around town with this guy who has cancer and to have sex in the different places that she had sex in, like the same way for this news article. But I'm explaining it terribly. Yeah, I'm explaining it terribly. It's not doing it justice, but I do have a review up for it on Head Cannon Circus.
Okay.
So you can check that out where I explained it a lot better and actually has the trailer in it. So you kind of know what the movie's about. So yeah, those are things. I mean, I would definitely suggest, again, get on The Boys if you have not. You can stream through season 1. Season 2 is coming out week to week. So that's always fun. I'll say I watched the first 2 episodes of P-Valley. Mm-hmm. I think it's dope. And it's an 8-season run, so I'm like, I'll probably be finished with it by the time we do next week's show.
You mean 8? It's only 8 episodes?
Yeah, 8 episodes.
Really?
So I guess the season
finale. The season finale was last week. It was kind of quick. I didn't realize it was only 8 episodes.
Yeah, so that one got through pretty quickly. So yeah, everything else is good there. Let's talk music. Any new music have you listened to, Mama Steve?
I don't listen to any new music except if it's on okay, so with me it's anytime I hear new music I find out on TikTok because
sounds about right.
The only radio station I listen to is like the classic rock or whatever, but I've tried listening to Top 40 Hits, the radio station, and there was a song that it was like Blueberry something. And
Blueberry Fago?
Yes.
Yeah.
And we were on our way home from a date, and my husband and I were listening to the Top 40 station, and the Blueberry Fago came on, and we're like, oh, well, this sounds promising. And we just kind of looked at each other like, what the heck is this? and then we're just, blueberries.
Did you want Blueberry Fago or would you want watermelon sugar?
Oh, wow.
Neither.
Neither.
Watermelon sugar. Oh, my God. Y'all heard that it's on a Kids Bop CD now, right? Or like,
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah.
It's
that
so
doesn't surprise me.
bad.
All right, DJ, music. I know last week we didn't talk music because I didn't think I had enough expertise to speak it, but so we got to catch up with everybody a little bit. Big Sean album came out, Detroit 2.
Yeah, Big Sean.
Thumbs up, thumbs down. What you think?
2 thumbs up.
Yeah, it's great.
All the way up.
Great
yeah.
Great
A breath of fresh air. Great music, great features, awesome production.
Mm-hmm. I wish this album would have came out maybe 2 weeks later, so I could really keep, rocking with the Nas album, and then move over. But coming off like the, it's kind of like now I always got to pick and choose which one I want to rock with. Because
I mean, to be honest with you, it's just such an oversaturation of music. It's very stressful as a DJ to keep up with all the music that comes out. Right. And then you always get this people that come to you be like, hey man, you heard this song? And if you say no, they're like, man, you ain't no real DJ.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
If you had any idea how much music comes through my my record pools that I subscribe to 2 online record pools that I pay $20 a month for, it's thousands of songs a day. A day that comes through on a daily basis. Right. And it's very difficult, very hard. And if you're a real DJ and you're doing your research and doing your work, then you would understand, what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
How it feels to be in my shoes.
Any other albums you got on there?
I'm really feeling that it actually pre-released album. The album came out last year, actually 2019, but she just released a live album. Nicole Bus.
Yeah, oh, that thing. I heard the song she
sent
me. It made me look at the album. That thing is.
Yes.
Woo.
Yeah. She released a live album last week. It is awesome. It is amazing.
That thing will make you want to do things, man.
Yeah. I'm not. I mean, I listen to R&B, but I'm not really, R&B head.
Yeah, that's my bag. So when I was on that thing, boy, I was like,
but
going out here like this.
I can pop that in and let it ride.
Yeah.
Nice.
I did listen to the Ava Max album. It was good. I always feel like, pop music for me is like, I know because we want to listen to the Katy Perry one. Like, pop music for me is like eating too much, like, dessert or sugary snacks.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, it's fun when it first keeps going because the songs are all going to be typically similar.
Yeah.
But then, like, I don't ever want to go back and visit it.
It gets watered down and it's
just So, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good album. I like her style. I like, how she gives it up. So, because I remember that with that song, she had Psycho that I thought was really, really dope by Ava Max. So it kind of, when I saw her album, I'm like, I'll check this out. So I thought it was good. I thought it was better than I thought it was. The Katy Perry album I listened to, I really wasn't feeling it, man. I feel like she's kind of depressed and she's trying to play it off like a pop artist.
Not done anything for me in some time now.
Yeah.
Like, I used to dig Katy Perry.
I think she's gotten to the point now where she's made her money and she's got Orlando Bloom and she's like, I'm done.
Yeah. It's just like, this doesn't do anything for me.
Right.
Any of her music.
It's kind of like with R&B artists, I kind of need them to be sad so they can jump off. With pop artists, I kind of need you to be happy. I need you in a good place to make this good music.
Yeah.
Now, Taylor Swift's new album, Folklore, I did listen to that when it came out, but that was back in July. And it's great. It's great for the office because it's like very mellow.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you can tell what type of feelings that she has with each album.
Yeah.
Remember Reputation, she's like, I'm mad at the world. And then Lover, it's like when she's, dating that Joe guy, she's like, oh, I'm so happy. And now she made this album during quarantine. And I guess, she started
mellowed out and
exactly. And now it's all
I'll admit, my wife's a huge Taylor Swift fan, so I've kind of by osmosis learned to appreciate the music that she makes. I'm not gonna go as far as to say it's my favorite album from her because I've only listened to her from 1989 down.
Oh, really?
So that's 89. Reputation, Lover. So I haven't been the Taylor Swift guy. Haven't listened to Red and all those other ones. But I like this album because it does have a vibe to it.
It does.
And I was telling my wife, I feel like a lot of, and I know this is going to be generalized, people are going to kill me. I feel like a lot of white people's music don't got a vibe to it.
I agree.
I feel like it's collections of songs they just put onto an album and release it. Where like if I listen to a R&B artist that's like a black R&B artist that like is doing it, like a SZA or Janae Mo, like I feel like it's a vibe. Like you put it on the album and you from the first 2 songs, you know what the whole rest of this album going to feel like. And I feel like with this album Folklore, that's the vibe I get. I put it on heard the first 2 songs, and I'm thinking still, like, okay, when they gonna give her? When she gonna give me a pop track? When she gonna give me the kind of country mix-up track? When she gonna give? And it's like the whole album is just like chill. Like if I'm gonna sit here and read a book, or if I'm cleaning up, or if I'm just sitting here with my lady and we just talking, and it's people like it has that kind of just chill with it.
It's coffee shop.
Yes.
It's coffee shop.
Yes.
Because when I first listened to it, I was sewing. And it just got me through, like, okay. Because you don't feel that adrenaline rush when you hear a song.
Right.
And you kind of, like, want to, pump the air with your fist or whatever dance moves you do at home.
I don't think I've ever pumped the air with my fist. I probably wave my hands in the air, though. Like, I don't care, but I don't think I've ever...
Yeah.
I don't think
But you're just, like, feeding fabric through a machine, and she's like, I am so mellow now. This is my album. And you're just like, okay.
Sounds like the perfect song to me.
Yeah. You can crochet, knit, you can do all of it.
Pretty much. But you say you didn't hear from 1989 before.
Yeah, I didn't hear the country stuff I never listened to.
Yeah, because 1989 was her first album for pop. But all the country songs to me kind of nauseate me a little bit because it's like one of those. Well, I'm 15 and I want a boyfriend, and here is my song. Oh, he broke up with me. Oh, no, that's bad. I'm going to sit in my room. and drink tea, and just this pop, like this generic like teenage love story poppy stuff, and you kind of just want to vomit because it's so sugary.
Yeah.
And then she releases Reputation, like, oh, someone pissed her off. She is pissed, and she's letting people know that she's the bitch now. Oh yeah. That's
Ken never thought that we would ever have a legitimate Taylor Swift conversation for the show.
Right?
My wife is going to be so pleased with this.
Oh, wonderful.
We coming up in the world.
Right.
We coming up.
Books-wise, I'm still working on Charlemagne the God's Black Privilege. I need to actually finish. It's not a hard read. It's just, again, to watch P-Valley, to watch to watch all the stuff I want to watch, and edit shows, and create, like, just haven't had time. But I will try my best the next week to give a review of Charlemagne the God's Black Privilege. I know you read a little bit, Mama Steve, but have you been still in your reading bag, or you kind of backed up a little bit?
I've backed up on the reading because I'm making face mask right now.
Okay.
But yes, thank you. I do have 2 books that are on my list. The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, which is the prequel Hunger Games book. Okay. I bought that. I hadn't read it yet. I also bought The Testaments.
And that book is dealing with President Snow's life, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Also bought The Testaments, which is the sequel to Handmaid's Tale.
Okay.
I have yet to read that, but it's pretty riveting. Now, because I watched Handmaid's Tale. I liked Handmaid's Tale, but it's scary. Oh, it's really scary, especially in this time of day. It's
too close to home, right?
Yeah, exactly. Wow. But hopefully I'll get around to reading it. We haven't been going on any trips, so I really haven't had time to read.
All right, well, that's our entertainment segment, which is probably the most consistent segment of all the shows that we do. So